Gator Nation? What's up, Rolling with Carlos family? Hope you guys are doing great today, and I appreciate the support like always, and all the comments in the comment section. First of all, guys, don't forget about the summer interview series, which starts in late May and goes all the way through July. I've added 2 more people, so now it's a total of 13 prospects that will be coming onto the channel. 13 potential prospects that can end up being Gator commits, or just prospects that I believe, if they get enough attention, can end up getting and going to Gainesville or any other SEC school, or prospects that I believe are Gator made. But I have several already that are major targets for the Florida Gators, so I'm pretty sure you guys will be entertained. Anyways, getting back to today's video. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and cover a defensive lineman, an in-state defensive lineman that is now in the Florida Gators are in the mix for this in-state 2027 defensive lineman. And this defensive lineman, from the tape I've seen, and I'm going to break it down for you a little bit later on in the video, reminds me of another prospect that Florida is also targeting. He's very, very similar to, in my opinion, to Tyler Alexander, one of the recruits that communicates with me on a regular basis, and he will also be in. Tyler Alexander will also be in the summer interview series. I'm going to go ahead and read to you the article from Tyler Harden, and then go ahead and break down some of his tape. Like I always do, break down 2 or 3 plays of his tape. Lost for words, Florida enters the mix for in-state 2027 defensive lineman Devon Kendrick, a 6'4", 275-pound defensive lineman out of Carroll Day School in Tampa, Florida, received an offer from Florida while on campus for Tuesday's spring practice. So this past Tuesday, he was at the spring practice. Several prospects were on campus on Tuesday to watch Florida in spring practice. One prospect being Carroll Daywood, Florida's 2027 defensive lineman. Kendrick, a 6'4", 275-pound defensive lineman from Tampa, Florida, didn't have an offer from Florida ahead of his trip to Gainesville on Tuesday. However, he left the swamp with an offer from the Gators. Lost for words. It feels amazing, Kendrick told Swamp 24/7. Feels like my hard work starting to pay off. The offer from Florida is one Kendrick's dreamt of since he was young, as he grew up a Gator fan, especially being from the Sunshine State. Having the opportunity to now play for Florida is a dream come true for him. It hits different from my level of recruiting. I've been a Florida fan like all my life, even growing up, Kendrick said. Just the thought of having the opportunity of playing for Florida is just insane to me. Defensive line coach Daryl Chapman extended the offer to Kendrick while he was on campus Tuesday. But Chapman wanted him to make the trip to Gainesville to give him the good news. He texted me on and off on Twitter, and he said that he wanted me to come down to practice and wanted to check on my measurements and stuff. So I was all in for it, Kendrick said. Last night he had called me saying he wants everything to be real and legit, and not just give me anything fake, and he wanted to see me in real life. So that's how it kind of built up. Despite being a Florida fan growing up, Kendrick enjoyed his time in the swamp and enjoyed his conversation with Chapman, which led to an offer. His relationship with Chapman is still building up, but Kendrick sees his coaching style as one he feels like he would thrive with. Just the way his coaching style and the way the defensive line operates. It's all I feel like in my range and in my play area. Kendrick said, I feel like I can really fit in. Being that he was on campus for practice, he was not only able to see Chapman's coaching style for himself, but was able to see members of the defensive line in action. They held each other accountable, Kendrick said. If somebody was slipping up, they knew to help hold their brothers accountable, and they played with intent. Florida's entering Kendrick's recruitment almost immediately makes them a series contender and a school to watch. He anticipates to make another trip up to Gainesville in the near future, and is optimistic he'll eventually schedule an official visit with the Gators. So far, Kendrick has an official visit set with Georgia Tech on April 10th to the 11th, Louisville June 5th to the 7th, and NC State June 14th to the 16th. Kendrick is ranked the number 56 defensive lineman in the 2027 class and the number 41 recruit in Florida. He has an excellent swim move. His size again reminds me of Tyler Alexander. And he has a good motor. Gets off the guard real easily, and makes a tackle on the running back. Yeah, man, he's very, very aggressive and has pretty good footwork. Another swim move and makes a tackle on the quarterback. Sorry. One more play. Just pushed the tackle off, slipped under, and made the play on the quarterback. All right, guys, let me know what you think. This kid, in my opinion, like I said without Tyler Alexander when I did Tyler's first video, he should be a 4 or 5 star by the end of his recruitment. He should not be a 3-star. He's got the talent to be a 4 or 5 star, and the recruiting services are ripping this kid off. Watch out for Devon Kendrick. I'm also going to try to reach out to him to see if I can add him to the interview summer series, and let's see if I can get a hold of him. But yeah, I'll run down the entire list once it's set in stone and once we launch it with the first interview. I appreciate the comments in the comment section. Share this out so we can continue to grow the Rolling with Carlos family. And I appreciate all the support. Also, a merch store should be up within the next 2 to 3 weeks, officially open, because we've been working in the background on that. Because a couple of you have asked me for merch. We've got a couple pieces already in the works. So in about 2 to 3 weeks, maybe sooner if I can, the merch store will be up, and I will post the merch store in the channel section, and I will also put it in the comments once the merch store is up, so you guys know. that you can support the channel another way. And obviously, there'll be other perks once we get monetized through YouTube. Like always, stay positive, stay on your grind, and go Gators. Peace.
Enjoy